Amadeus, like, I'm stuck at 20K months, or like I'm stuck at this particular threshold in my business and I want to expand, I want to go to that next step. Like, what would that look like in a breakthrough session with you?
What would you have to do in order to get to that point? And most of the people, they would say, oh yeah, I have to do this, this, this. And then I ask, why haven't you done that yet? This is where I get excited, because this is where most of the stories come up. The stories like, oh yeah, I don't have time. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Oh, I have to hire this guy, and I can only hire this guy if I get to this point. So he's trying to fix something in the future, but it's not going to work like that. And you can fix it now, but it's probably a fear of more responsibility, fear of less freedom, fear of the success, fear of how people are going to judge them if they get bigger, fear of more clients that are not satisfied with their services. There are so many things that are stopping you. And it's almost like you have one foot on the gas pedal and one on the brake at the same time. And that's what I call the invisible ceiling. It's your upper limit in your business. And it's the same thing with everything. It works the same way everywhere. And this is why I'm so confident in talking about breakthrough sessions, because it works the same everywhere. I've just been doing this since I was a kid, always trying to find ways to fix things. And for me, I also value feeling good while I'm building stuff. I like to feel good when I build business. I like to feel good when I go to the gym, for example. And I realized that if I just change the stories in my head, my beliefs, I can actually enjoy building. I can enjoy doing the hard stuff. And that's the thing. The hard stuff are not hard if you feel good about it. So hard work doesn't exist for me anymore, because that's just something we came up with. And if you ask a room, it's like, oh, what's hard work? Everyone has their own perception of it. Everyone decided what that means for them, which also means that you can change it. You can decide what hard works for you. It's just a story that someone, probably your dad or mom, has told you. It's like, oh, you must do this. And then you try to put it into some sort of logic. And now you're living your life to, okay, if I work hard, I'm going to earn a lot of money. But it's a broken statement. It's fake.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Great answer. So I'm also curious, because you now use hypnosis in your work. So why have you brought hypnosis into your breakthrough sessions?
It's a great question. Hypnosis isn't woo-woo. It's, for me, the reason why I use it is because I can put the client into a very relaxed state, which is essentially what you do when you put someone in hypnosis. You're in hypnosis during the day too. While you're driving, while you're doing something that feels automatic. And actually, if you feel like your days are going really fast, like time is passing so fast, it's probably because you're in a state of theta much more often than recently. It means that you need some more variance in your life. So it basically means that your brain is going on autopilot. And while you're on that autopilot, this theta, which I put my clients in, you're so much more suggestive to new things. So if I would come up with a new idea, a new story for you, that you don't need to work hard, you just need to do this, whatever. Then while you're in theta and you're in a relaxed state, it's almost like the bouncer of your unconscious mind is gone. And while you're focused all the time, you're always in this mode. You're protecting yourself. You don't want any negative thoughts in. You don't want anyone to battle. It's almost like you remove the ego and you can speak straight through the base programming of your mind. So that's what I do. And also what I think is really important is I like to make the client experience how it feels to move from this new energy. I want them to feel how it feels to be confident, how it feels to stand on stage, how it felt after they stood on stage, or how it felt after they made that money, and how it can feel good. Because it's not really, when you make change, it's actually just your nervous system that doesn't feel safe. And if your nervous system doesn't feel safe to go there, you don't want to go there. Like you're doing everything, your unconscious mind and body is doing everything so you don't go there, because we don't like uncertainty. So this is why I like to visualize, because you create a safe space to go there, because you know what it looks like, you know what it feels like. Does that answer your question?
So basically the hypnosis is helping the client's nervous system and, I guess, ego to some extent get on board with the outcome of what they actually want, so
Yeah,
that
exactly.
it feels safe to go there.
But in reality, the change has already happened.